Alright, how could I turn down JJ's reference to one of my favorite items in Peak? A cooked energy drink. Always good to carry around. They want us to play the silence, so let's go with her. Alright, Niao, what's on offer? Common relic. I like common relic. Max hit points for a rare colorless card. Could be good. Could be Hand of Greed. Could be the Bomb. Could be Apotheosis. There's a lot of good things you can have there. Forced Rest Site. You don't see that as often as Forced Elite. I suppose you should see it as often, right? Lose all gold would take me away from these golden opportunities here. Wrong color. Could take 3 regular combats and advanced combat. Too many question marks this way. But there's a forced shop this way. So it's either too many question marks or a forced shop. That swings me towards the common relic idea, rather than the rare colorless. I don't like boss hopping on silent. The Ring of the Snake is really good. Really, the only character that I've become very happy with boss hopping on is the Defect. Because the Burning Blood from the Ironclad is always relevant. The Ring of the Snake is always good. It's just bag of preparation. Whereas the Lightning Orb that the Defect gets is pretty good in Act 1, but it falls off for the rest of the run. Rare colorless isn't lose your gold. Oh, you're right. For some reason in my head it was. Okay, that does make the forced shop a bit more palatable. So I think we go this way. We go and get our upgrade, slaughter the elite, go shopping, and then make a judgment call. Now, we can't avoid another elite combat, but surely we'll be so strong that we can take you on. Could even buy potions here to make this happen. Can't do burning elite, of course, but we could do 4 elites overall. It's a potentially very strong run. Let's do it. Greedy. Greed is good. Combat's become even better. Killing lousy lice in one shot becomes even better. I like that. Be gone. And I do want to go around and try and hand of greed the other lousy louse. But I do want you to be in a position where you can die. You know, just in case things don't work out. I'd rather not take tons of damage than get my hand of greed. Combats are good, by the way. Poison isn't getting hand of greed. Yeah, looking for another 746 gold death. Could always happen. In retrospect, maybe I should have taken something like this path, but we still need to get stronger. Could even go for the shop before the elite. Don't want to die rich, but... anyway, these aren't amazing options. Far from it. I think I take the poison stab, because you always need to be concerned about Knob. It's not a great card, but it does damage. And the dreaded Jawworm is here. I would like to just deal 20 damage. But I could deal 9, 10, 11, 12 damage and not take this. Hopefully not a bad idea. The thing about Hand of Greed doing so much damage is it opens up good thresholds. Like this. Come on, redraw Hand of Greed. Don't care if he blocks 9 because I hit for 20. No, I don't. I could kill him. I only need to deal 18 damage, and I have 18 damage. So is Hand of Greed worth 7 hit points? And I could potentially miss it. I'm inclined to say no, it is not. Don't mess around with the Jawworm as silent. Thank you, Poison Stab. Dagger Throw is okay. It's damage. Draw, discard. A little early for acrobatics. I really want 4 energy before I consider acrobatics. And take Dagger Throw. Gold before shopping. But if you get the face trade, earlier is better. 20% chance of nothing, 40% chance of bad, 40% chance of very, very good. Face a Cleric could be amazing on silent. Buff up the max hit point, something fierce. Weak on turn 1 is bad, of course. And lose a relic, also very bad. Money going into shop, very good. Question marks become money with the face of the serpent, which is working... Well, you could say it works together with a Hand of Greed, because it means if you can't get all the combats, then you still get some more money. Sure, let's do it. Okay, dead event, nothing happens. Ah, hello. Who cacaws harder, my friend? I'm gotta be careful not to kill it too fast. I do want my Hand of Greed. Okay. Neutralize won't kill you because it's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Just keep you in the you can die zone. Hand of Greed, 50% chance. Always was. Swift Potion is a good potion. Blade Dance is a good damage card. Are we going shivving instead of poisoning? Kind of split loyalties here. It also comes with the card that you want with it. I take it as damage if nothing else. Gotta be prepared for knobbers. I'm sure that cacao won't get annoying anytime soon. Potential double Hand of Greed. Potentially. I don't need to go for the split here. I can block 9, take 4. It's a pretty bad split. It's not even Hand of Greed split. Let's see. It's going to be a split on 32. Which I can't even deal with Hand of Greed Dagger Throw. But if I block here, we get a good Hand of Greed split, which is probably preferable. Yeah, that is much preferable. Not only that, I can reshuffle in Hand of Greed. Hopefully I don't draw it right here. No, I never did. And then we get a very good split. Unfortunately, I'm still frail. Fortunately, though, they're not attacking me. We have some pretty guaranteed block coming up, although I will definitely be frail. I think you hit me for 10. Do I want to redraw for Hand of Greed? I don't. I really don't. Pretty much guaranteed damage if I go for it. I think it's none of this. Alright, now, we got good money. Do we go to this elite and potentially die, or do we go shopping? Shopping before eliting. Or after eliting. The thing is, there's a guaranteed elite that comes afterwards. We could hedge our bets here. I'm greedy for health, that's the thing. I knew I'd be taking damage or gaining the gold, and I'm greedy for a good run, so I want to maximize my chances. That's a lot of gold to potentially go shopping with. Not uncommon relic threshold, but removing strikes goes a long way, that's for sure. Could skimp on the second shop if we get a good shop on this one. Yeah, we could go here, 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 here. And then, you know, upgrade, more killing, more killing. I'm considerably more tempted for this. And then we kill you rather than take on you. It also means we get this relic before the elite as well, which is quite good. Although there's more money to be made going in here. Ooh, well-laid plans is good. Reflex is also quite good, given our dagger throw. Glass knife is amazing upfront damage. A lot of good things here. So glass knife or remove. Glass knife is some killer physical damage. The upgrade on Hand of Feed is 5 more damage, 5 more gold. It's a very, very nice upgrade. One of those rare upgrades that affects a card in multiple ways. Rare, he says, when it's surrounded by a card that upgrades in multiple ways and upgrades in multiple ways. Glass Knife is a really good upgrade target as well. The added damage is 8 on the upgrade, which is phenomenal. Just a really, really good card. If we're going Elite Slaying, I probably just take the Glass Knife and I upgrade Glass Knife over Hand of Greed. Scary, I know, but we'll shred Elites. Alright, go for the rare Pure Damage Silent. Yeah, I would love to upgrade Hand of Greed, maybe next time. Because currently we can retain Hand of Greed using well-laid plans. Hand of Greed value. Problem. 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. I need 14 on you to kill you. I really don't want to be weak and vuln. You are a huge problem as well, Gremlin Wizard. Could immediately kill the wizard, but these guys are constantly going to be attacking me. Hey Jake, when it leaves early access, do you think you'll try Menace? I'll look into it, but that's a long way to come. Even when I'm weakened, the glass knife is going to crack some skulls open, especially on the Gremlin Wizard, so I think we just take you dying. And then take you dying next turn. I could block you entirely. But it's only 3, and I'd rather guarantee your death. Yeah. So you're dead now. Gremlin Wizard is my next priority target. Glass Knife helps with that immensely. The somewhat downside is this thing's going to start attacking me for 8. Which isn't nothing. Taking 3 to get through this abominable fight is pretty good. And of course I want to Hand of Greed you. That's not Hand of Greed. That is Hand of Greed. Alright, not bad. Excellent potion. Ah. The ultimate poison. There's nothing saying we can't have physical damage and poison together, so I think we take the Catalyst as a dead draw for now. I like it. Oh, meat on the bone. Fantastic. If you go low health, don't feel bad about it, so I don't even feel bad if I get knobbed here. We don't get knobbed, we get sentried. Triple Hand of Greed? Yeah, I don't think so. But I could kill one of them immediately with Hand of Greed Fire Potion. Could kill the middle one. I could. Prevents the damage now, after all. Because I could Blade Dance, Shiv you once, Fire Potion you, and Hand of Greed you. But then it's very likely that I'm staring down 20 next turn. In fact, I don't see a way that I don't stare down the 20 next turn, but we could draw a lot of block, or we could just take all 20. Either way, I need to advance the fight, don't I? Turn you into money. And then focus down one of these losers. Yeah, good relic on Silent, who sometimes struggles on the healing front. Hey! Well-laid plans to hold on to strike? No, I don't think so. Just do the damage. Could Glass Knife this one to death. Only taking 7 here is pretty good. Could Glass Knife this one. Oh, that is good. Hand of Greed on that one. It was too greedy to go for the Mega Hand of Greed. Hopefully we draw a little bit of damage before Hand of Greed. Always would. And now Hand of Greed for the win. Hand of Greed, is it worth 5 health? Oh, hell yes, it is. Because we don't always draw it before it hits us again, but, you know, we almost always draw it. We'd never not draw it. Okay, I might have taken that damage for nothing. Could always Swift Potion if I really want the gold, but I think the Swift Potion's worth a bit more than than Hand of Greed gold. Wasn't a question, though. Ooh, max hit points is good. Gambler Brew is an amazing potion. Terror. Who are we fighting here? Hexajoke. Give me terror. Looks like we're doing physical damage. Zero cost terror is nice, but how about Hand of Gold? Delectable. It's the knob with turn 1 terror. It's looking good. The rest of this turn looks a bit bad. I could just gamble this hand away. And I think it's a good idea to do so. It's a very good idea to do so. Not what I was looking for, but it's still damage. The dagger throw could get me glass knife, which I don't want. In fact, I'm not sure I want any of what it does, but it does more damage. Ideally, it draws a defend or neutralize. Okay, that's pretty good. Very acceptable turn 1. Yeah, rar yourself, man. You just dead? Love it when he's dead. Good gambler brew. Good relic reward. The orichalcum. Oh, who pays for well-laid plans? I need to upgrade my well-laid plans, and here's a second one. Retaining is incredibly strong, though. I'm okay for taking a second one, but I'm desperate for energy now. Largely okay because I have orichalcum, meaning I don't have to block. Fights are good. Fights are money. Oh, sometimes it's lots of money. Sometimes it's lots of pain. Can I kill one of them, by the way? I can do 9 and 12 damage for 21. It's not enough to kill any of them. Is this Swift Potion territory? Because it already looks quite bad. Glass Knife would kill one. Hand of Greed would kill one. Sure. No, that wasn't very good. Poison Dagger with Catalyst. That'll do 6 and 3, so that does like 12. That's not enough to kill any of them. Because Catalyst doubles, not triples, it's not Catalyst plus. Which may have been what you were thinking of. Maybe. Grim Encounter, though. Double defend is better than relying on orichalcum, sadly. And a little bit of passive block doesn't go amiss, but curling up 2 of them is an idea. Sad. Is it to the point where meat on the bone is preferable? Yeah, taking 4 damage here is quite good. What the hell? Oh no. 4 damage taking might be a pipe dream here. How do you end up with draw this bad? Oh, we're taking our 4 damage and then some. Now they're all going to buff and debuff. Troublesome. At least I can enjoy my dosh. If I take the well-laid plans, I can have lots of block on hand. Trouble is, this thing's going to be buffed up. And then I can farm for Hand of Greeding. The problem is I don't have a lot of block. I haven't really added any block to my deck. So I should probably just kill one and then block the other. Although honestly, orichalcum will do most of the blocking against this guy. He only does 7. Oh. Well, that was easy. Thank you, Meat on the Bone. I did say I lack block, but I don't think deflect is the answer. I don't have to draw for 0-cost cards currently. Yeah, 22 cards. We've added quite a lot to this deck. And it's not been block. Could be in trouble. Could be trouble for Laggy. I can get my well-laid plans and my terror down before he wakes up, then all is well. It's a good wake-up call for him. Terror? No, and Glass Knife is a better one to hold on to. Not a good draw. We haven't gotten rid of Ascender's Bane or Terror or Catalyst, so pretty poor draw. There's the Terror at least. Just give him a very unpleasant wake up. This is our next draw, which does have some defense in it, which is good. Just defend, 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 and cry. The Blade Dance is some reasonable damage, 6, 6, and 6. And I need to take 6 damage, funnily enough. How hard could that be? Yeah, 1 more damage is needed. It's feeling like that's not difficult. Ah. 1 more damage. Okay, not bad, not bad. Should be able to lay into him between this turn and next. Meat value. Beautiful. Ah, add 3 shivs at the start. That's fine unless I find backup preparation, then it's very not fine, but for now it's more good than bad. Backflip is block and draw, I'll take it. And then. 0 cost terror or retain 2 cards. Against Hexa Joke, retain isn't really the answer. Killing it is the answer. And we don't really have the poison to make that happen. Honestly, the Catalyst upgrade just to triple the poison stab poison isn't bad. Not bad. Yeah, I was contemplating the backflip upgrade as well. It's that Grim on my block. But against Hexa Joke, Orichalcum tends to do plenty. This is not very plentiful, though. This is just spam low-cost damage and continue to cry. If only I had a Ninja Relic. Income's Divide for 4x6. Unpleasant. Very unpleasant. Ah, a little less unpleasant. On that well-laid plans down, but I guess I can't have everything. Should have contemplated using a speed potion there. Alright, well, we're in the meat zone. Let's just not take any more damage, and life is good. Let's lay a plan as well. Alright, need the damage to keep on flowing here. Remember that glass knife gets worse and worse. I'll just take the damage in order to do the damage. Silent is so grim. What's in the dagger? Thank you. Maybe. What do you do after this, by the way? Seer, you come with the Inflame, so you're actually just going to buff next turn, so I don't need to block. What I do need to do is do damage, but there should be plenty of damage coming. Even so. Even so. Now I could start retaining that Hand of Greed, or I could just deal the damage. Given the way this fight is going, dealing the damage is a higher priority than squeezing a few coins out of this lad. Dealing damage, he says, whilst he retains block and not damage, but I want to be able to draw my way into Hand of Greediness. Blocking does nothing here anyway. Alright, strike Hand of Greed, or even just Hand of Greed and we're out of here. Might not come. Next turn could be a doozy. Let's prepare for the doozying. So I need to retain a way to kill you, which would be Blade Dance. Okay. Thank you, Orichalcum, putting in a lot of work in this fight, but hopefully we get Hand of Greed anyway. Huh, never wasn't there. Alright, lovely. We get the money, we get the meat on bone. We get options. After Image to go with my Shivs, I'm not so sure about that. Last time we ran Silent, it was a 3 energy capped run. Currently, I don't really spam many attacks. I think it's Adrenaline. Adrenaline's just a no-brainer take card. It's certainly not Grand Finale, even with all this retain. Love Adrenaline. Love Energy. This is not Energy. Oh, it's happening again. We already have well-laid plans, so I don't particularly want the Pyramid. I might just take the Astrolabe and get rid of 3 strikes. It's done. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. 3 commons! Wonderful! That is a pretty low-tier Astrolabe right there. Really low-tier Astrolabe. Oh well. Gotta get through days like this. Oh, the Champ. I need a way to skill past the Champ. Need a way to scale past the Champ. What do we do? Well, we use our vast amounts of money to go shopping. That's a given. And then after we go shopping, we can decide what happens. All decent cards with upgrades, though. Is that boss relic level of cards? 3 commons? Freaking Poison Stab again? Ugh. I was already contemplating removing this thing. No, it's not good. Take it back. It's great. Put those nasty birds on the ground where they belong. Could actually just Hand of Greed this one immediately. There's no need for the Cloak and Dagger, but I do want those shivs. I guess Adrenaline might get me what I need. Not really. Backflip could give me what I need. Not really sure what I was looking for there. Get down. Get in my proverbial belly. Where'd that 5 block come from? Oh, backflip. Oh, crumbs. Take 1 for nothing then. Not a good setup, mind you, but we have another Blade Dance plus. Ah, you're swooping, of course. Fine by me, though. Get your ass out of the sky. Scumbag. Yeah, Orichalcum once again doing what it was born to do. And now we can take down the other swooper. Life is good. I think I played that wrong. I could have double shivved you, maybe triple shivved, and well, whatever. Was that a Hand of Greed of mine? I don't want to hang around here despite Hand of Greed potential. Oh, thank you, Hand of Greed. Love making money before a shop as well. Deflect plus, that's more takeable. Yeah, free block. Considering that I didn't get energy, I want that. Fights are good, but question marks in Act 2 are good. Question marks in 2 are awful. Lose all my gold. No thank you, I have to take this awful fight. Awful, because I don't think I'm well equipped for it. Although, if I can kill the bear immediately, then I don't take his massive downside. So can I do 42 damage? I can do 24 and 12 for 30-something and 9. Oh, wait, that's more than 9. Alright, he should be dead then. And then 1 shiv, 2 shiv, and down goes bear. So I won't get the massive penalty. It's -4 dexterity, which is just ridiculous. Romeo is a bit of a problem as well. He does nasty things to us, so let's queue him up for the takeout as well. Orichalcum does what it does, which is block half of this. You will pay for this. I don't doubt that. But I want to kill Romeo. I'm not playing everything here anyway, so out you go. Just Blade Dance, Blade Dance. Well, as that fight goes, not bad. Ah, Hand of Greed. So I get their relic, I get their money, I get their other money, and then I get things that I don't particularly want. Skip. I need some really high tier cards right now. The deck is bad. It might look like I just wiped the floor with those nutters, but I got very, very fortunate turn order. And of course the support from the Orichalcum is kicking in there. But yeah, I need much better. Remove a strike and start adding things that give me energy and draw, please. Another glass knife. The upgrade debt would grow with that. Piercing Will is pretty good with the Orichalcum. Leg Sweep is pretty good in general. Potions are good. Removing strikes is good. Wasn't there another shopping opportunity coming up? Yeah, after an elite and mutually exclusive with resting. The deck is strong for this part, but you need relics and scaling, which is exactly the problem. My boss here is Champ, who is easy to kill with any scaling. Currently I have no scaling. Yeah, a ninja relic would solve it. I'd buy a ninja relic at full price here. A shuriken or a kunai. But that's not an option. Probably preferably the shuriken. Apo doesn't help us because our cards are poop. Exactly. That's why I'm not really entertaining the thought of Apotheosis. Especially not at full price. This is really bad. I might just save my money. Yeah, the leg sweep is tempting, though. The leg sweep is certainly tempting. Weaken application, good chunky block. The orange pellets have potential if we survive with all of our powers. I guess we got 2 powers. It's the lack of energy that makes that difficult to do. So I'd have to do, 1 low-cost attack, 1 low-cost skill, and 1 of these powers. Best Apotheosis ever. I don't like Apotheosis with a view to upgrading powers because that relies on order. The Apotheosis must be before the well-laid plans or else bleh. If I do take Apotheosis, I'd upgrade it here. Would I, though? I guess the output on the defense isn't nothing. Blade Dance's value for orange pellets. What? What are you talking about? I suppose you get the power, you get the attack and the skill together with Blade Dance. I see what you mean now. That does make sense. Orange pellets can clear a lot down the line. Can clear Hex from Chosen, which is going to be a problem. What if I take Apotheosis orange pellets? That's most of my money down the drain. Does improve the deck strictly, though. Alright, then. Go around from saying I'm not entertaining this thought to completely entertaining the thought. Still quite like the leg sweep, though. I'll take the leg sweep. Alright, that was not the shop of all shops, but it was the shop we were given. I guess I take this route, and then that opens up the opportunity for elite if I feel like it, event if not. Then we get the relic, get the rest or upgrade, preferably an upgrade, and then again we can make more decisions. Killing the spicy elite is extremely tempting. So let's plan for that. Hello, thieves. Oh, joke's on you, the money is kind of gone. Hey, Apotheosis on turn 1 upgrades my shivs. That's got to be considered good, right? Does this get in the way of just killing you? I don't think so. You do need to die, though. Yes, terrorize that mugger and try and make him feel true pain. Huh, think he's feeling true pain right about now? How unfortunate. Probably a bit of a wrong way around. They were already heavily weakened, so I could have neutralized the mugger and smacked the looter. But anyway, for 2 damage, this is no big deal. Now I want to Hand of Greed this fool, if at all possible. I do really, really want to Hand of Greed this fool. To the point where I think I would full block him. Yeah, sure. Come on, Hand of Money. Alright, there we go. Let's get all the dosh back. Good potion. Like I said, acrobatics when you're on 3 energy is a tough pill to swallow, so I'm not willing to take it without good discard synergy. What about prepared? With Apotheosis, it upgrades rather nicely, actually. Draws my way through down through the deck quite nicely and tosses away garbage. I'm actually going to take that. Duplicate a card in your Declan. Catalyst is funny, but I think we duplicate Adrenaline. Even though it's not Adrenaline Plus. Yeah, double Apotheosis, upgrade your cards twice. Adrenaline times 2. Yeah, Adrenaline is a good card. The Glass Knife is good for damage, but I love Adrenaline's ability to just draw. Plus, I'm desperate for energy. Again, it's a shame it's not upgraded. But hey, Apotheosis will upgrade it. Still want fights? Yeah, I do want fights. Ah, the deadliest fight in the game. Hey, I can immediately Glass Knife the Fungal Beast to death. Unfortunately, I'll become vulnerable for 2 turns. Could I not just ruin the Shelled Parasite's day? I think I'd rather ruin his day. I can get rid of a lot of his plated armor here. Although probably not all of it. Yeah, I can remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of his 14 armor. Pretty close. What about the pellets, Jake? You are dead right about the pellets. Dead right about the pellets. Yeah. Well, let's start chipping. Yeah. No longer vulnerable. And I'm only taking 9. 9 is fine. Actually, I'd like to take 1 more if possible. 3 more if possible. Hey, Apotheosis with Adrenaline Rebate. Love Adrenaline Rebate. Love Adrenaline Rebate. Love Terror Rebate. So I definitely want to slaughter this guy. I want to take 3 damage as well. He's already weak. That makes me take 2, which is not 3. I guess I can... Yeah. Problem is, with all my blocks upgraded, it's pretty difficult to just take that amount of damage. Guess I could get rid of the Frail, can't I? I've already done a skill, so I can do a power. I can do an attack. Now that I'm no longer Frail, I can block 8, take 4. And that is... that's acceptable. I'm going to hold on to that. This is fine. What? How can I hold on to so many cards? How can this be possible? Meat value. I love meat value. Alright, and now we just get our money's worth and leave. Thank you. Ooh, I want that fruit juice. It's none of this nonsense, is it? Not even the deflect? Remember, all these are plus with Apotheosis. Even the distraction. Pass. Don't want to bulk up my card with my deck with garbage. Alright, let's hope Apotheosis comes up early. I'm going to need it early. I feel like I could take on an elite here. That was a fairly fast run in a dangerous environment. But, you know, draw order boss is the most challenging boss there is. There's a rest here if it goes way too badly. On the other hand, we just save all of our power for you. No way, no way. Gremlin Bleeder with turn 1 Apotheosis into Adrenaline. Okay, that's kind of good. I love that weakness, and I love the fact that you're striking on this turn because it means you don't do the horrible strike on turn 2. That is good. 6, 6, and 6 just murders you, and I do not want to be vulnerable or weak. Frail or weak, rather. Well, maybe we should see what's in the adrenaline first. Ah, adrenaline's in the adrenaline. I like that. I like that rather a lot. How about you remain weak forevermore? What's in the adrenaline? What's in the backflip? Glass knife. Well, that's damn good damage. And you do need to die. I don't mind the little mad gremlin being around here. He really doesn't do much of value. But this thing does need to go. Blah yourself. Alright. Focus down the bleeder, especially while she's vulnerable. And then note the fact that I am... Yeah, how did I get that block? Must have backflipped. That's what I do. Yeah, kunai. Well, here's the thing. The gremlin leader has the kunai. See that? Dangling from her rags. Ah, the prepared plus. Just as I had planned. Ah, the hand of greed. Not sure I planned that part. I could just do the damage, or I could hold on to it. I think doing the damage is an idea. Going for hand of greed money on this is exceptionally greedy. Whereas killing you next turn seems quite plausible, because I can poison stab catalyst. Is there any way at all that I can make this happen? There's a possibility that she buffs next turn instead of swinging after resummoning. But her little buggers could be like sneaky gremlins, and then I'm quite unhappy. I can live with being unhappy. Yeah. Don't swing. She's not swinging, and it's just this bugger. Okay, we should be able to get Hand of Greed then. Briefly contemplating just killing Fatty here. Fatty can use the garden hose, but I need to be sure that Gremlin Bleeder dies afterwards. That's 12 though. I mean, that's just the same as doing 3 shivs on you. And I need all 4 shivs on you, which is quite brutal. Okay, no, I need more than that. Because I can't count. Alright, doesn't change the fact that Gremlin Bleeder still needs to die pretty heavily. She's definitely swinging next turn. Can I do something about that? Cloak and Dagger gives me 2 shivs, 6 and 6, 12. This does more damage. Okay, kinda treading on fat ice here. Could use the potion, of course, to grab the Hand of Greed kill, but that's a good potion to throw away. Okay, is it happening? I think it's happening. Time for you to go. Nicely held out. 25 very greedy bits of gold. Smiling Mask for cheap removes. Card removes are currently 100, and I do want to get rid of that strike, so maybe that saves me 50 gold. Bouncing Flask for poison play, for when just dealing raw damage doesn't work. Sold. Sound is very, very unhappy with our energy situation. Where's my energy relic? Good enough. Means I don't have the key, so we've got to pass up whatever's in the next chest. Could earnestly heal. Upgrades are no longer premium because we have bottled apotheosis. How afraid am I of this thing? Afraid enough to heal, but I think I'll heal after whatever's here. So for now, we'll recall. And what is here? Ah, fight, of course! Right, well, I think now I fruit juice, because I'm definitely healing next fight. Next rest. Yeah, go on then. Oh well, the Apo together with the shivs is immediate value, but we could get even more value if I Blade Dance and upgrade these. Means I need to make hand space, though. It is slightly better, huh? Could also just get rid of the catalyst anyway. Yeah, this might not play this fight. It might, but it's unlikely to. Alternatively, we could hedge our bets here by doing this. God, I wish I had a ninja relic. Alright, everything is random, and that's not bad oh wait, no, I saw that as 0, it's 2. Pretty bad random then. Do we just take this 18? Not on my watch. No way. No way, no way. How about we take nothing? How you like that? Doesn't like it that much. You're going to make me vulnerable, which is pretty bad. Making you weakened is a nice counter to that. But this could get quite ugly if I don't Bouncing Flask. Looking ugly. Yep, I expected that. And it happened. Do I have a way out of this to not take 14 damage? Is taking 14 damage a problem? If I take 14, I get meat value, so I heal 12 of it. Also, I'm not... Yeah, I am taking 14, right? What's halfway house of here? 35, 6, 7? 37, 14 takes me down to that perfectly. Okay, that's fine. So I focus on doing damage, but that is difficult. Pretty darn difficult. You're taking more because you're vulnerable. I'm aware I'm taking more because I'm vulnerable. I don't know what you're getting at, though. Blade Dance when I'm weak is a bit sad. No power for my pellets, of course. Adrenaline could draw me some low-cost powers. But then I'd still need... I'd take a chance on Adrenaline. This hand sucks anyway. Oh god, it gets worse! It's a lot worse. Okay. This Snecko is defeating me pretty handily. I don't even have stuff that I want to retain here. Oh well, let's hope for that Adrenaline being reasonably costed. There's the 14, there's the meat value, perfectly. And now, oh, he knows how to play the game. Oh, he really knows how to play the game. Jesus Christ, these are some awful, awful draws. As I say, Snecko on 3 energy is bad. This is grim. Grimmer than Grimsby grim. Catalyst with no poison? What a combo. I'm just taking even more damage here and I've got nothing to show for it. Powerful. Yeah, well, so much for the meat value. Definitely resting then. Yeah, who taught this this thing how to play? Whoever it was, they did well. Thank you, Bouncing Flask. Plus, by the way. Without the plus, Snecko doesn't die here. Whew. Terrifying fight. Backflip. Draw is good. Resting is good. Dying is not good, because I'm going for that spicy elite. Right, Chosen. Chosen and Chosen's friend. Where do you go? Well, screw that guy in particular then. That's not where I wanted to poison, though. Flex Potion with the pellets is excellent. That is quite true, but we didn't play a power here, nor do we have a power here. So make sure Cultist dies then. The great thing about pellets is getting rid of Hex. No digital Hex for me. That's not my power. It's also not my power. I can just kill you straight away, though. Yeah, I like killing you straight away. I am more than a little concerned about this. Given your possibility for shenanigans, I think I will leg sweep you to keep you weak, despite all the dazed this will add. Yeah, who didn't see this coming? I think I'll take the 2 here in favor of not adding even more dazed. Okay, good. It doesn't know how to play the game. Where are my powers? Okay, there's my power. We can get rid of Hex now. But can't get rid of being weakened. Yeah, weakened would be nice if you weren't killing me here. The draw looks pretty bad. Everything looks pretty bad. Maybe just kill you with a flex potion then. Because currently I have 9, 9, 8. And, well, I'm weakened here, so these are still 4, right? Yeah, I got 4, 4, 4, and 4. For 16. 16, 18, and 8. Wait, is that enough to kill you anyway? That's 13 and 13. It's 26. 30. 40. Alright, no need for flexing. No need for flexing. No need for flexing, right? Good, I know my numbers. Boom. Max roll the gold. Another well-laid plan. How about that corpse explosion, though? I quite like it. Even though I'm on 3 energy, I do quite like it. I'll take it. Ah, how about that corpse explosion? Maybe not so hot. So this is terrifying. How do we make it less terrifying? How about we flex potion turn 1? That way we unload a lot of powerful shivs on this thing, although it's not vulnerable. I'm curious about what's in the prepared. Enough to Apo for prepared plus in order to draw twice? What could really be in it that makes me so happy? Because I already have all the output that I want. Glass Knife, Blade Dance, such and such. I guess Adrenaline. Adrenaline's good. Yeah, Vulnerability would be amazing as well for Terror. I think it's worth going for it. Nah, that's not it. It's a damage race, so I have to do the damage. I can't just block and expect to win. I really think I get some juice out of the flex potion right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 45 damage. Which is pretty huge. I'm huge ass. There's also the possibility that also Liquid Memories the Blade Dance to do even more damage. And double potioning on a spicy Book of Stabbing, not out of the realms of possibility. Yeah, I know, I'm sad as well that we can't just use our pellets to get rid of the strength. It's a lot of extra output if I Liquid Memories that thing right now. How do I kill the champ, by the way? I have no scaling. I suppose I have Bouncing Flask with Catalyst Plus. So I don't remember if the champ gets rid of poison. I can't remember, but I feel like he does. Alright, can I get away without using this very powerful potion? There are too many bum draws, and this thing hits me too hard, so I'm actually just going to do even more damage, if you don't mind. Is Glass Knife more damage? That's 15-15, so it's 30 damage. This thing is 20... Yeah, it's more damage with Blade Dance. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to kill you now. I'll just eat my damage, because I deserve it, apparently. Little shy of going into the meat range. Oh man, look at this. We were pretty good this turn anyway. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed. It's 25 and this is 8. It's a little shy. What you got? Hand of Greed. Oh, perfect. No setup needed. Could have taken the oh, Dead Branch. Interesting. And possibly not what I want. I don't think I want a second Bouncing Flask. Deck's getting too fat as it is. Do I want another backflip again without the extra energy? That's a tough pill to swallow. The Dead Branch could be considered scaling, but it also could be considered deck clog. Might get me catalysts, though. And also, they don't become upgraded unless they spawn after Apotheosis, which is a reason to play my my Ninja Scroll shivs before I Apotheosis them. I should probably rest here. There's no upgrade that really plays anymore. And I'm going to want that health going into Chump. Alright, Chump, bring it on. Yeah, so Terror definitely gets played before any of the rest of that nonsense. And I do reckon we shiv and then Apotheosis what comes out of the shivs. Malaise being a pretty damn good target. Oh yeah. What else we got? Probably want to use that neutralize pretty fast. I don't care about defending his paltry little attack here, but Leg Sweep Plus is quite good for maintaining weak, but that's what neutralize is for. Oh, that malaise is pretty bloody awesome. Also exhausts, which is fun and funny. Sure. I mean, the damage with the glass knife is something, but sure. Ooh, Master Stab. Also another card. This is swiftly turning into another random crap episode, which is an episode I quite like. What's in the random crap? More terror. Terror could be anything. Bullet time is potentially very useful. I could backflip into some things to retain 4 bullet time. Or I could terror for a random card that could be retained for bullet time. Random is fun. Also, I don't want to redraw terror. Yeah, that's whatever. Infinite fuel for pellets, that's another way to see it, and it's a pretty good way to see it. I think I'll take backflip in case I end up with adrenaline next turn. Is that foolish? That's a little bit foolish. Hand of Greed at least is damage. Huh, why is he so weak? Ooh, there was the adrenaline I was talking about. Alright, what else we got? Oh, well, that is phenomenal. Oh, that is good. Okay, on top of that, I can Blade Dance Plus into some nasty things. So, what are we looking at? Probably Survivor to get rid of the strike, and then Blade Dance. Play all the Blade Dance shivs, and then Bullet Time. Yeah, I know, Envenom before that, but no, we do it later so we can Bullet Time the stuff. So get rid of garbage. I mean, I don't need that defend, that's for sure. Might want it later, though. But I don't need it now. Get out. Then we Blade Dance. And then we Shiv, and then we Bullet Time. Because then all of these random cards are going to be positive. To make life even better, that Sneaky Strike is going to give me energy. Meaning I could Sneaky Strike... Nah, we just Bullet Time now. Seems pretty good to me. Alright, and just play freaking everything. Starting with Envenom, of course, so I do more damage. What's in this? Acro. Well, I can't draw, so too bad. Get the poison stacking. Poison stacking. I want that energy next turn. Oh, right, we got rid of the no draw. Whoops. Ooh, that's a dangerous combination that I didn't consider. Gotta stack that poison. Beautiful. Alright, the Dead Branch scaling is here. Catalyst. A little early. I'm gonna hold on to that Catalyst and do some more do some more poisonous things to him. How about more catalyst? More catalyst is more. I can times that by 6 right now, which is quite a lot. So, champ is now dead. Do I have anything to set up? No, I don't. Oh, mistake was made. I should have hand of greeted him, which now I cannot do. Unless I somehow have an infinite here, which I really, really don't think I do. Yeah, okay, too bad. Well, if I die because I lack 25 gold, then so be it. Okay. Free potions. Storm of Steel with Dead Branch. I think it has to be the Alchemize. The potion support is pretty vital. Also exhaust for another Dead Branch. Storm of Steel shivs just aren't good enough. Alchemize is cringe with the branch. I'll take cringe. I need energy badly. Oh, we can't take a Velvet Choker. Philo Stone because I'm desperate for the energy, but I'm not happy about it. I couldn't have gotten Fusion Hammer, right? It never wants to come along when you've got that bottled apotheosis. Alright, not as rich as I could be because of that misplay, but I can still afford an uncommon relic. I can go there, and if it's a bad shop, I can make other choices. I have free pathing because I killed the elite. I have to give up the chest, whatever it is, though. A lot more... No, we have options here. If I run into this elite, I'm running into 2 elites with no resting. Is that a concern for me? The alternative is I go up here, but rest sites don't carry much weight unless I'm dying, right? I say it's better to slaughter elites, but it's definitely best to go shopping. Ah, money. Oh god, they're very aggressive. I guess I'm hoping I can kill one of them pretty swiftly then. Yeah, just get the... Well, no, let's shiv and then apple what comes out of the shivs. Could be anything, like an after image. Or a bullet time? No bullet timing. Fair dues. There's something to be said for playing this after image already, because I would really rather like some block right about now. Ah, block. Block is good. It's not expertise, that's for sure. You stop hurting me. Yeah, block is good, and we have rather a lot of block here, so let's get to it. Nightmare. Infinite. What if I draw myself into Hand of Greed right now? That'd be pretty baller. That's not happening. Infinite potions. That's another consideration, but not one that I think I'm willing to entertain right now. Next turn, gain loads of energy with my retain is pretty good, and we have all the block that we need. And I'd really like to be able to Hand of Greed the... well, everything, actually. Hand of Greeding everything would be wonderful. So let's make sure that we have a way to block and a way to kill. We love zero-cost block. I have loads of energy. Do I really need a zero-cost card here? Draw might be difficult. No Nightmare? What would I Nightmare? Hand of Greed. Good, you don't explode on me, and it should be not difficult to get the rest of them Hand of Greeded. Especially when we lay all of our plans. Sure, just Doppel forever. Because I can retain the entire world here. Actually, I'm drawing 9 cards next turn. So maybe just focus on block. Yeah, also focus on alchemizing. I could fish for better potions forever in this fight with the Nightmare. But you better believe I don't want to. It's Pretty good, though. Pretty damn good. I shouldn't give up that thing so easily. It is absolutely what I should be doing. And I do not want to corpse explode here. No way, no how. Just want to draw down my deck, and then everyone can be happy. That includes alchemizing my way down my deck, thank you. Don't you get any funny ideas ever, because you'll be the last one to fall. I don't want to see this card again. I do want that, however. That's very good. Alright, so just hold on to ways to block. And now we desperately try and make our way back to Hand of Greed. Very good. Yeah, no good reason I can't fish for billions of potions and everything else. Keep your leg well swept. And continue holding on. Yeah, I gotta stop and think about what I'm doing here because this is not a usual place for me to be. Ooh, wow, even more malaise. This poor thing. There's no Hand of Greed, so just make sure this thing can never hurt me. No Hand of Greed, he says? Yeah, no Hand of Greed. Can't think of any way to heal out of this either. Hand of Greed, no. Looking for a Nightmare as well, by the way. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Oh, hang on. Now they mean business. That's fun. Stop meaning business. This thing has maximum thorns. It's going to attack every turn, but the difference is that what can it really do? And there's my Nightmare Alchemize to fish for potions. So what kind of potion am I looking for? Probably not Dexterity Potion or Skill Potion, really. Do I gamble this away? I do want to get down to Hand of Greed as soon as possible, but I'm throwing away a lot of Guaranteed Defense. Ah, there's Guaranteed Defense down there. Ain't a Dex Potion time, of that I'm quite certain. Where in the world is my Hand of Greed? Funny. Very funny. Still not very funny. Okay, well. Maintain the defense. Because if I find the good stuff, I can retain up to 5 cards, so let's not worry about it. Still no Hand of Greed, but Hand of Alchemize. That's quite bad. That's not at all what I was looking for, of course. Storm of Steel? No, absolutely not. Just stay weakened forever, both of you. Gambler's Brew is good. I could burst the Alchemize. I mean, I could, but Gambler's Brew is very good, so just Alchemize once and stick with whatever we get. That's not great, but whatever. Where the hell is my Hand of Greed? So the problem here is shuffling out Hand of Greed is bad, and that's what's going to happen at this rate. So I need to make sure that it doesn't get shuffled out. So to do that, I will set up my leg sweep, I suppose. Maybe my burst. And now we draw 5 cards, and I can retain 4 and get another one with Dazed, and then we draw all of this without reshuffling. That's fine by me. So retain 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Get a 5th one here. Oh, right, but you give me the bloody Dazed, so I forgot about that. Still no Hand of Greed, but don't worry, Prepared is here. Prepared is fine. Provided I can play something else, which I can't. No, I can play Finisher, because it'll do nothing. But cost me 1 energy. And then I can prepare to finally get my Hand of Greed. So greedy it fell to the bottom of the everything. And then I can finally take care of you. Bloop. Alright, great. Now I can reshuffle my deck without worry. Now Hand of Greed on you and we're done. Except, I need to hurt you. Hurting you. Without hurting me. That's a lot of stuff to consider. Corpse Explosion does 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which won't kill you. That's worth considering. Yeah, so poison to weaken you down a bit. Oh, Nightmare is here. Think of all the potions I could Nightmare. Can't anymore, though. You can't generate Alchemize with Dead Branch. So do I just Corpse Explosion you? Yeah, and then that's a lot of waiting out. That's okay, I can wait. Especially when you're weakened forever. Don't quite want a Bouncing Flask. There's no guarantee that Hand of Greed is anywhere near where I need it to be right now. Yeah, just Leg Sweep Plus is fine for now. Where are you, Hand of Greed? I need you. Well, evidently I need it more than it needs me. At least there's no more days cluttering me. Straight in the draw pile. Well, this continues to be a bit blah. This is such a meme run, says Ali. I'm just trying to maximize my stuff, especially after I lost 25 gold on the champ, which I totally could have gotten. That also really hurts knowing that it could have been mine. Oh my goodness, does it just always fall to the bottom of my deck here? It certainly looks like it right now. Oh, come on. Where is it? It's got to be there somewhere. The literal bottom-decked card, of course. Deflect, sweep the leg, kill you. Get my freaking money. Very profitable, though. What did I make? 70, 80, 90, lots of gold. Beautiful. These are not so beautiful. Are they, though? That backstab is innate, free. It is damage, creates a Dead Branch card, which I may or may not want to Apotheosis, depending on how things line up. It is not, however, draw. The upfront damage does not really contribute much. No, I think it's more important to draw down my deck as fast as possible. We need those adrenalines pretty badly. Cool as this is, what does it really achieve? Acro is really good here. Why do you say that? Oh, we're on 4 energy now. I forgot that. 4 energy means Acro much better. Thank you. Yeah, I thought we were still on 3 energy. Ooh, another well-laid plans. Add that to the pile. Tactician just got better. So did Calculated Gamble. Whoa, this is a really, really good shop. Wish I could have everything. Tori solves the multi-hit off the heart for 2 turns, actually. Because I can weaken it, and then just da-da-da-da-da, it only does 15 damage. Yeah, imagine if we got that 25 extra gold. It would actually make the difference between getting some 2 nice things together and not. Could mirror the adrenaline. The adrenaline is very, very important for drawing down my deck. For the love of God, why is it not adrenaline plus? Buy adrenaline for 157 gold or buy Tori for 328. I also want to get rid of that last strike. Card removal is probably a go-to thing, considering my Smiling Mask value. But yeah, Dolly Mirror the adrenaline's pretty good. Don't you have bottled apotheosis? Yeah, you're right, you're right. What am I talking about? Mirror Adrenaline Plus. Yourself. Tactician, suddenly very interesting. Currently my only way to get rid of it though is acrobatics and survivor, so it's a pretty difficult thing to get rid of, but if I do it gives me 2 energy. Calculated gamble on the other hand. And I could buy both. That opens up another way to get rid of tactician. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend all my money and be very poor. Oh yeah, we also had dagger throw. Well noted. Right, so once again, I think I would rather apotheosis what comes out of my shivs. Oh, definitely. Yeah, how do I block this? Maybe adrenaline has the answer for me. Although it draws 2 cards, and I'll need 2 card slots to draw. Bye, flechettes. Oh, hello, more adrenaline. We like more adrenaline. There's my Hand of Greed, but I can't hold on to it currently. I need to work on that. I don't think it's Envenom time, but I'm gonna go against my own words. Oh, hello, Catalyst. If only I had a way to block here. I guess I got backflip, right? Contemplating the bouncing flask Catalyst, but then with the backflip, it's using up most of my energy. Gonna do it like this instead, then. Ooh, Alchemize. Smoke Bomb. All right, never die to Repto. Is, I suppose, good. Can I get my Hand of Greed here some way, somehow? Need some space in my hand. I love money. Alright, money. Setup plus. It's the opposite of card draw, but I could set up something to be free until played. I wish it was free for the whole fight. It's energy save versus card draw. But the card draw has improved immensely. The energy hasn't really improved immensely. The pre-upgrade doesn't really matter much. I actually think that saving could be very handy. Especially when I pick up all these random Dead Branch crap cards. I'll take it. Don't want to go shopping again. I think I want to... Well, I mean, what do rest sites offer me? Really? I think it's better to take the elite, get the potential rest if it kicks my ass. Oh, but then no more elites the whole act. In that case, go this way so I can have options from here. Alright, very good. Can't have the... Oh, hello, 100 gold? 100 gold never looked so good. Alright. What do we have then? Aside from some block. What's awaiting us behind door number 2? The shop is a remove. The shop is indeed a remove. I don't think I want the 1,000 cuts here because I'm trying to score 100 gold. For potentially this shop. You know, if I'm filthy rich, the shop could be better. As for the remove, what would I really remove? I guess Poison Strike minus could go, but I still need to consider that poison is my way to kill bosses. And potentially elites. Yeah, I guess it's Apo's time to shine. Hello, Caltrops. Goodbye, Caltrops. Love my well-laid plans, but I love ways to block as well. Thank you, Backflip. Alchemize. Goodbye, Smoke Bomb. Explosive Potion. Ooh, Afterimage. Afterimage is good. Do I really want to take 1 damage here? No, I don't, so watch this. Outplayed. Keep Hand of Greed to eliminate you next turn. And play even more very well-laid plans. Hopefully we get our adrenaline here for energy and draw. Well, we did get the adrenaline, and you're going now. Goodbye. Sadly, we have to go round and round and round to get our gold, but it's worth doing, even if you're not happy with that. Unfortunately, this time I can't keep these guys ultra weak, so I need to retain a lot of block guards. He says, eyeing up the calculated gamble for faster digging. He does love to dig, after all. Yeah, digging is good, but defending is also good. Digging is good. Wraith form is good. As it stands now, I've got some pretty damn good block options. But I also have the option to weaken you a little bit. 19 means I can go blip and blip. I can't... Oh, I can't even go blip. Alright, good. I like blipping. Alright, here we go again. We had so much fun doing it last time. So that Wraith form is free for an emergency moment, and I can use my pellets to get rid of the downside that it gives me. As it stands right now, though, there's not really much to be done here, is there? No, we just got to keep digging. Well, that said, I should probably block. Has been considered a good idea to just block. This energy achieves nothing. A lot of things achieve nothing. It's going to become a little bit of a problem when these guys are attacking me every turn. Yeah, attacking for 10 every turn. Yeah, it could be a problem. Acrobatics, less of a problem. Your constant dazing is becoming a problem as well, though. No time for da-da-die. I want to get my bleeding deck reshuffled. Alright, now, if we can just work our way towards Hand of Greed. That was a little dangerous. If Hand of Greed had been top of the deck, it would have been straight into the discard pile. But obviously, we're not concerned with such things. Yeah, the Wraith form is for emergencies. Because I have to attack with it as well. Although attacking into one of these is not the end of the world. Footwork makes my life easier. No incoming damage feels good as well. I'm going to continue sweeping the leg on this guy so he's weakened forever. Crippling Cloud would kill the back one, so let's not do that. Problem with Hand of Greed 4 times is the random crap will come every reshuffle. That is something we just have to be aware of. Don't want to admit it, but I wasn't paying attention to the 10 damage that was incoming that turn. Is there anything to even set up here? No, because I've already got my Wraith form at the ready. Do I have any draw? I got backflip, I suppose. Come on, Hand of Greed, where are you? Just, it doesn't want to do it for me. Never did. Oh well. As long as it's not at the true bottom of the deck, so it doesn't get reshuffled out, it's not that bad. I don't really want to gamble this stuff away. Yeah, not when I can just defend once for free. Although, you know, digging is good. Digging is good, but let's take it easy. Ah, adrenaline. 3 years later, Jake finally gets his last 25 gold, only to be ectoplasmed somehow. Oh, riddle me how that happens. Oh god, where the hell is Hand of Greed? Why is it doing this to me? Am I going to calc gamble this? There's not enough guaranteed defend coming my way, but I'm getting impatient. I could play the Wraith form anyway, but it'll be back. There's my Hand of Greed, finally. Blip. And now we gotta go digging for Hand of Greed again, our favorite. Now we need to concern ourselves with holding on to block again. Neutralize isn't quite block anymore. Alright, redraw. Now for a nice top-decked Hand of Greed. No, instead it's time for punishment. Rather a lot of punishment. They're both attacking, and of course they're both attacking. They've maxed out their spikes. And I can't really block this. I could use my Gambler's Brew. That's a very expensive gamble. Yeah, we ain't ever green here, we're ever punished. And even if I dagger through to get rid of reflex, that hurts as well. Okay, I guess I just have to accept the mistake that I have made. They're going to attack every turn though, and I never got the melees to weaken them like before, so actually we're in a bad situation. Yeah, Gambler's Brew is 50 gold. Well, I have the Alchemize to get the potion back. Next place is just, we have Explosive Potion as well, which is a pretty bad potion. Right. Let's try and be a little bit serious about this. I have to block 20 every turn now. It isn't impossible, but we have a lot of crap in our hand. I also need a way to kill you. I mean, Hand of Greed immediately kills you. And then life gets a lot better for us. A lot better for us, he says. Keep every source of blocking. You should corpse explode the first one too. Oh, that would have been a very good idea. And of course I didn't do it. Leg sweep makes my life easier too. I can even set up one of these defends to be 0 cost. Isn't it grand? Don't think I'd take the Calc Gamble. Calc Gamble's what got me into the good potion wasting mess. Ah, there's Hand of Greed at last. Right, now life becomes oh so much easier because you just disappear. And now it's only 7 damage to worry about coming in each turn, which is not a lot of damage. Of course, now I need to shuffle through the deck again. I know how much we enjoy that. I'd rather hit you indirectly, given the choice. Bursting. How about we burst the Cripple Cloud? Do 8 poison to you. Keep you weak as well for added bonus. Defend, defend, defend. Cloak and Dagger. Alright, phew. And hey, my Wraith form is back. Wonderful. Just what we were looking for. And now really is just a case of dig, dig, dig. We love to dig. Block, 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 block. I don't like that block. This block is better. Whew. Oh, hold on to the edge of your seats. Heavens knows where this one could go. Won't be weakened forever unless I get another leg sweep, though. How about we double that poison? No, it's already in Hand of Greed range. There's no need to be even greedier. Even greedier, he says. I'm feeling a bit greedy. Just a bit. And this is taking forever, right? Bonk. No longer losing my my dexterity. And we still have some block that we can hold on to, I think. Maybe I think wrong. Maybe I think dead wrong. Maybe I continue to think dead wrong. I'm sure there'll be block coming next turn, right? Sure, why not? I hate to set up relics, since 15 minutes trying to greed my... Well, it's a different feeling. Ah, see, my block is here. Just what I ordered. Now we can ensure that our block is even blockier. Where's my money? Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Love well-laid plans, by the way. He's coming close to dying, but not close enough. It's not a concern. Why didn't I take that defend? Because I'm losing my edge here. I'm losing more than my edge at this rate. Enough with this nonsense. Should have burst that, actually. Oh my god, not again, Hand of Greed. Please, I want you. Why must you hurt me in these inappropriate ways? It's also worth noting that I need to get some good block going in order to play Hand of Greed. I need 20, so I'm probably Burst Survivor and then Hand of... Hand of literal bottom decking. There you are. Alright, got enough block yet? Now we die to the next... Oh, brilliant potion. Excellent. Not bad cards. Do I want another backflip? Is it that kind of hand? Is that kind of deck? I don't know about that. 8 block, draw 2. I don't want another bouncing flask. I'm pretty happy with the one that I have. But is that true either? I don't have a lot of poison. Alright, carry on. Don't worry, we can't triple hand defeat this. You can only single hand defeat in the last one. Although, you know, there's plenty of other ways to make this insufferable for a lot of people. And again, I think I want to apotheosis whatever comes out of the shivs. Sure. Sure. Doppelganger, distraction, choke. Well, distraction is free at least. Has his alchemize. Ooh. That's 3 random cards, which isn't too shabby. Well-laid plans is great, of course. I think we lay a good plan. We sweep a leg. We doppel again. Well, what's in this? Ooh. Yeah, good targeting. And next turn we do even more. Ooh, exhausts. Not bad. We hold on to 2 cards as well, so on that deflect and maybe keep acrobatics plus around. Dupe is 100 gold, so potion profit, nice. Is that really how it works? It's worth more. You know, I don't feel bad about losing the Gambler's Brew. I'd still like it back, though. This is a good calculated gamble. It's a very good calculated gamble, in fact. But what if it were better? What if it were a lot better? 0 cost acrobatics is pretty damn good, you know. I'll get rid of you. I still think I want you in play, deflect. That poison stab could be the difference between killing us back darkling and not. Give it a dagger throw. Oh, adrenaline. Adrenaline is good. I think I have enough energy for this turn. Imagine Time Eater right now, I'd be not very happy. Not very happy at all. Glass Knife just kills you, which is good. That allows Bouncing Flask to focus on the real priority targets. Yeah, screw that guy in particular. Corpse Explodey is goody. And in fact, you just die. Dying is good. Well, you dying is good, and not for you. Although if I kill you right now, it's still enough to take you out. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. What can we do with this then? Wait, there's a slight problem here, and it's my greed. I can't get my hand of greed by doing this. That's unthinkable. This is intolerable. Maybe I can still... I need to do a lot of damage without poison for this to come together. I can try, though. I can certainly try. Don't know how, but we can make something happen, maybe. There's my hand of greed, if nothing else. But the hand of greed costs energy. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. I should have blade danced before I adrenalined. And even then, it probably wouldn't be enough. And yeah, because killing you will deal 59 damage to this thing. Which even with all of its block was not enough to preserve its life. So I don't think I'm hand of greeding here. Flechettes, can you save me? You can do 30 damage, which is quite a lot. But without more energy, I can't do enough with that. I mean, Poison Stab will kill you, but I'm 1 energy shy of Hand of Greed. Which means I have to take a chance on Blade Dance. The potion! Oh, so I could double my Hand of Greed. I don't think this potion is worth 25 gold. Here's my thought. Kill it. Blade Dance. Pray for Adrenaline. No. No. Concentrate would work as well. Grand Finale. Okay. I tried. Loop. Let's hope I'm not 25 gold short for anything. Snecko oil. Surely not. Surely not. Backstab me more often than not. Okay, what a rest this'll be. Okay, resting for 4 is better than upgrading for pretty much nothing. Unless I get another duplicate a card reward event thing. In which case having an adrenaline plus to dupe would be nice. But currently nothing plays, does it? Is there anything that I would potentially want to play before my... before my Apotheosis? And so would want it upgraded. Alchemize, yes. If I had Alchemize Plus on my turn 1 draw, I would rather play that. Then I can upgrade the card that comes out of Alchemize. Calc Gamble? Oh god, no. Why would I want to gamble away my Apotheosis and my turn 1 shivs? Oh hell no. Get better cards turn 1. What? Better cards? Better than Apotheosis? No way. Apotheosis gets played turn 1 every fight. I can't think of a situation where it wouldn't. Hey Jake, when you play again EU5? I don't know. I don't feel the need to play more of it, and I certainly don't feel the need to stream more of it. I will check out the update when it's out, but I'll check it out in my own time, and then if it's still fun to stream, I'll stream more of it, but it's not something I'm tripping over myself to play more of. I've done 4 campaigns, and I enjoyed them, but it doesn't have that same longevity feel that EU4 had. Okay, Alchemize is the only thing I can think of that I'd be happy to upgrade here. And that's sort of a very niche case. The niche case is probably not worth more than 4 hit points. Do you still work at Paradox? I left Paradox in 2019. That's 7 years ago. Christ. Let's not put it like that. I've been away from Paradox for like 1.5 of the time that I worked there. Anything but Dominions. Oh, we're having more Dominions tonight. Oh, I'm hoping we have a lot of monkey magic tonight. Yeah, good old Dominions. Alright, I'm really not seeing an upgrade that's worth more than 4 hit points to me right now. Ah, screw it. I can imagine the turn 1 Alchemized draw. If I die by 4 hit points, so be it. You know, we could go shopping again. Removing that crappy poison stab is an idea. But surely I just want to slay elites. Especially when the elite name is Giant Dead. Look at that! Turn 1 Alchemize! If only it was useful. Could it be useful at all? Yeah, because I can make space for more shivs by doing this. What a hell of a hand, you know. Giant Head doesn't know what's hitting it. But it's nothing pleasant for it, I assure you. So, Shiv. Well, I don't have space for the Shiv potion. I need to find a way to make space in my hand now. Making space looks difficult. But I do think I want to get rid of that for a random potion and a random card. And this even turns into another card, which is almost devastating for me. I guess I can get rid of Neutralize. Neutralize Plus doesn't play much. I'm sure we'll have other ways to weaken this fool. And maybe the same could be said about Poison Stab, given all the energy that I have here. So yeah, let's do this. Alchemize. Pretty bad potion. And now we Apotheosis everything. No, we don't. We play the Shivs first. Expertise, pretty bad. Calculated Gamble, pretty good. Except, well, maybe. But we upgrade everything here. Including Escape Plan. Alright. Looking pretty devastating for this fool, because I just poison you and catalyst you. Pretty darn devastating. Need the hand space. Ooh, Tactician. Tactician is good, because I can throw it away with Dagger Throw. And that enables the Sneaky Strike. Pretty good. Yes, I get the rebate. Adrenaline some more. And it's getting a little less cool now. But the Catalyst still does 9 times 15 on it. I was just hoping I could get some more poison, but there's no more draw to be had here. Maybe a poison card? No. What an abominably bad turn against this thing. Only 34 times 2 on the glass knife? Bad. There's the poison, but it was a long way to dig for. Well, why end our turn? The turn can keep going. The turn will keep going. I can even Sneaky Strike again. For rebate. Okay, then we Hand of Greed next turn. Sounds good to me. I'm going to lay a plan for my backflip, though, so that I can potentially dig into it next turn. Sure. Reflex for some potential card draw as well. Alright, and then we just Hand of Greed. It's that simple, except when it doesn't show up. In which case it's a lot less simple. Ah, wait, no, Calculated Gamble guarantees it. But, don't throw this away, obviously. Oh, well, guarantees it. Wait, that was a mistake, because I could have drawn and thrown away the Hand of Greed. Never happens, though. Never happens. Thanks for the money, fool. Ooh, easier fight against Shield and Spear and the next elites. Which, at this rate, I'm definitely taking on. Do I Nauseous Fumes? Plus. It's a consideration to get some passive damage going, but I don't think it's relevant. It's too slow. We work fast. We don't give our enemies turns. How about for the heart? For the heart, I just Bouncing Flask, Catalyst, and question, win. Prepared is really good. Prepared is quite good. Yeah, Prepared lets me dig faster. Give me Prepared. After image would be very, very welcome, though I need a way to drop the attrition from the heart. Oh, would you look at that alchemize? Together with my garbage. We like that. All these adrenalines are playing really heavily as well. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like that. I might like that. Caltrops is whatever. I have no space for this skill. Make some space for the skill. I might want to calculate this hand away, but I probably will want to calculate this hand away once all's said and done. What's in you? Poison potion. A grand finale. Okay, now that's going away. Ah. If only I had good ways to use that currently, because what we're not doing right now is blocking. I need to become the block king. Well, I needed some space in my hand prepared. Help me out in that front. No to poison stab, no to caltrops, please. Oh well, yeah, hell yes to glass knife. Also master stab. Glass knife is 24. Let's just not have you. Although if I corpse explosion you, you're going to do some devastating damage. Without killing the others, which is a pretty big deal. I'm going to go with that idea, actually. No corpse... I do have corpse explosion, right? Yes, I didn't imagine that. Hard to keep up with the cards that I do and do not have. Well, that solves the block problem. This solves other problems. Ah, corpse explosion. I could even set it up. Choose a card to discard. Alright, go away. Yeah, so what I can do is I can set up corpse explosion. Donk. And then I can calc gamble. Oh, I don't have well laid plans down, so getting into Hand of Greed is a little dangerous. Oh, but what if I want to triple Hand of Greed these guys? Maybe I should consider that. Consider. Okay, well, it's not here. Right, you're going to take care of... Currently nothing, actually. You're actually going to kill the back one, then I only get one Hand of Greed. But the statute of limitation has ended on that one, I think. Yeah, there's a hope. There's a chance here, actually. Backflip holds a chance. Adrenaline? No. No, there's no more draw to be had. Okay, well, I tried. Didn't try hard enough, obviously, but I tried. Boom, blip. And now Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed times 1, very sad. Could have had 75, took 25. Don't want this. And I can't have this. Akabeka's pretty cool, but if I take that, I lose the run. What are we looking at now? I mean, the rest is, again, just 4 hit points, but... Too much resting, right? I'd rather take you on and then rest here. Sure. I love the money! The money! Just take the friggin' money! I love that film. I don't know that film. Right, potential Nemesis turn 1. Possibilities here. Let's see what we can do with it. Shiving. Ooh, Wraith form. That's very, very good with well-laid plans as well. Alright, this fight should be in the bag. Should absolutely be in the bag. Currently, I should just prepared to make a bit of space right now. Because we're never going to be... Oh, well, certainly terror, that's for sure. Don't think I want to poison this guy. I want to get my Hand of Greed on you. Heal hook, you say? Sure. Defend, you say? Well, that's not quite so hot. I don't particularly like this potion. I might just throw it away now. Well, there's no point in doing that right now. I definitely need well-laid plans so that Wraith form works for me. Hand of Greed. Alright, so we always hold on to the Hand of Greed in Wraith form, and then we see what we do with this fool. Fine. I mean, not a great opening turn, but having Wraith Form Plus up my sleeve is pretty great against this guy, especially considering that I can just get rid of the minus... As long as I have an attack, I can get rid of the minus... what's it called again? Dexterity. But yeah, I think we Wraith Form immediately. Well, what's in here? What could it possibly be? Predator Annihilator. Well, that's an attack, which is good. So now we skill, we power, and we attack. I no longer lose all that stuff. I guess I just triple the poison as it is. It's not a lot, but, well, yeah, it's fine. Don't calc gamble, that's pretty important. Take one? I didn't want to take one, but here I am. Could be Tactician there. Oh, right, Orichalcum. Thank you. Take 0. Yeah, Young knows better than I do my own deck. There is the Tactician with a Survivor. And there's my Alchemize, of course. Flying knee to the face. Right, maybe I can just knock this guy clean out at this rate. Hit him in the face and the jaw. Hit Nemesis till I can't hit him no more. Then we do a little jig like this. Hit him in the mouth with my fist. I need to do more than 37, though. Which is a little problematic right now. Well, only a little. Still only a little, because I can set up my Hand of Greed so it's free to play. Kick him in the face and the jaw. Ah, solved. Super solved? Super solved. Thank you, Hand of Freed. Double dupe pot. Oh god, yes. The turns never end. I hope I don't run into Time Slug. Time Slug could be a solid problem for me. What about Escape Plan? It's draw a card, it's 0 cost, it's 5 block for nothing. It's one of those never negative cards. Unless, of course, you got things like Choker or Fighting Time Slug and Heartbeat of Death, but... once again, Storm of Steel is offered, and once again, I think we say no. It's good for random crap, but I think it's a pretty dead draw most of the time, because I always want to be holding on to something. I want to hold on to my defense, I want to hold on to my Hand of Greed, hold on to Catalyst. This just generates random crap aplenty, which is often worse than what I have. Man who counts who's the best player is saying that he's the best player. Wonderful. I don't know, both of these are kind of tempting, but at the same time, my deck is so flabby. On the other hand, we dig pretty fast with triple Adrenaline Plus. Still going to skip, though. Writhing Mass, you're a pain in my bits. I don't particularly want to Alchemize anymore, because I don't want to get rid of Dupe Pot. Dupe Pot is very good, and having 2 of them is surely better. But this fight is awkward. It is definitely awkward. Just give me a random card to upgrade, please. Flechettes. Flechettes is really bad against Writhing Mass. I don't particularly want to shiv him, but I guess I'm shiving him. 12 with a debuff? No, it's 12 with block. That's pretty good. And that bullet time is pretty good. I would really, really like to... Why did I do that? Now he does debuff me. Ah, Adrenaline. That's why I did it. Okay, so hopefully I can dig my way down into... something better than that. Sure. That's also actually quite good. Not done yet. I still want to bullet time if I can, but maybe I don't care. What I want is to hold on to bullet time with well-laid plans, which, as you can tell, I don't have. Yeah, I lose out by playing this thing. Maintain the weaken. If he does nasty things, then stop him from doing nasty things. Okay, that's very good. Very, very good. Just leave him like that. Still none of my beloved... well-laid plans. There we are. Thank you. Get a fancy footwork going as well. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt him when he's making this terrible mistake. So yeah, just hold on to probably bullet time dagger throw. Yes. Bearing in mind, if we do power attack skill, we can get rid of the no draw effect of bullet time. There's no power here, but I've only got one power down there. Don't want to be hit by that, that's for sure. Also, where's the poison on this fool? What do we have in here? Lots of energy, but... Blade Dance could let me spend that energy. What are you made of? No powers, that's for sure. Might just sweep your leg and then gamble. Could Survivor to ensure that we have more to spare. Alright, that'll do. The turn never ends. Love it. Oh, the turn truly never ends. Okay. Time to finally maybe consider that bouncing flask for poison. How about we do it for free? I love it when we do things for free. Keep digging and keep gambling, perhaps? The potential for Hand of Greed is there, so gambling is a little dubious. A little bit dubious. What's to say we're not going to see it again? I say we do see it again. Terror is there after all. I'll be back, Hand of Greed. Terrorize, Hand of Greed. Oh, Tactician. Someone explode that corpse for me. Oh, okay, third turn. I got through our entire 37 card deck, plus random dead branch nonsense. Has to be considered not bad. Prepared lets me Tactician for stuff. That's good. Wish I had some draw here. The dagger throw might get me into draw, but it's rather unlikely, and I have nothing to exhaust, so it's probably better that I only throw away one of my Tacticians. What's in you? Blade Dance. Okay, then yes, we throw away Tactician. What's in the box? Poison Stab, 1,000 cut, double 1,000 cuts. Escape plan? Still want to Hand of Greed this, by the way, but that might be a little bit, dare I say, greedy. Also, where's my block? Okay, we have 30 block right here. Maybe we just block. Blocking's nae bad. I don't even want to take one. Sure. Maybe I could have set something up, like my glass knife. This is a little dangerous because I'm going to kill him. So unless I have some draw here, which I don't... Well, Catalyst draws, maybe. In a weird world. Draws. Kind of draws. Draws. Not quite. There was an attempt. Maybe? Nah, dead. Oh well. Strength Potion seems quite irrelevant. Piercing Will's nice. Good against the heart. Remember, this is Philostone Heart, and we have no Piercing Wills. And I'm not sure this has ever shown up in our random cards so far. Glowing Tesseract is amazing. Possibly. I mean, that Mind Blast does a lot of damage, but it's way too expensive at 2 cost. Free block card. It's like Deflect, but better. Bandage up, not bad. Healing is good. Also exhaust, so it's random card fodder. Enlightenment's an interesting one if I end up with a lot of expensive cards. I don't need Mayhem, of course. We have Terror. And remember, this is healing for 6, and this is 1 this combat. Mind Blast drops to 1 with Apotheosis. I still don't think it's good damage, though. Yeah, one cost to deal its draw pile, so it's going to be like 30... I still only draw 7, right? So it's 31 damage, and it's not even multi-target, it's just 1. And then on the redraw, it's still pretty bad. I could consider Flash of Steel, though. 0 cost, draw a card. I think it's worth it, though. Trip for artifact stripping. Bouncing Flask will strip artifact for me. Mayhem? I don't think so. Too many bad things could be played there. It's not very good. Trip is vulnerable for all enemies. We're fighting the Awakened one who does lose his vulnerable. I am quite tempted by Bandage Up. Just for a little bit of health during the boss gauntlet. But I am seeing the possibility for Enlightenment Plus. Reducing a very heavy hand into a very playable hand. Now I want more draw. I know it's a little late to say that, but I do want more draw. No attacks, draw 2. I quite often have attacks in my hands. But do I really? There are the Poison Stabs, the Shivs, the Dagger Throw, and the random crap. And it does draw 3 cards. Sure. Alright then, I'll take them all. Just make this the fattest deck. Again, nothing to upgrade because Apotheosis is bottled, so just rest for loads of health. Mayhem, cruise control for cool. Do I feel like a random fight here? I've already got 400 gold. Oh, random fight. I mean, it's probably just a fight anyway. It's a fight anyway, and it's the Darklings again. The illusion of choice. Hey, look at Enlightenment, making all this stuff. Okay, never mind then. Could work with the Shivs though, right? Believe. That doesn't even have a cost. That's cost 1. That's also cost 1. Okay. So maybe there's a point being made here. I don't know what it is, though. Where are all my heavy cards? Discard all non-attack cards. I don't think I want to do that currently. But I do want this in play. And I probably want to block the incoming damage. Unfortunately, Unload discards Impatience, so that's counter synergy. I could just try again, you know, throw all this stuff away and make better things. Because all this stuff is doing a whole lot of not much for me. Okay, that is giving me ideas. I can retain the Hand of Greed, so I should be able to get it on this, unlike last time. Piercing will be pretty good for next turn as well, so that's my 2 that I want to retain. Don't particularly want to alchemize, so just throw it away. For flechettes. Want you weak next turn. Shame I didn't play the accuracy, given all the shivs that I have in hand here. What else do we have? Set up and Bouncing Flask, I like that. 7 skills, well, not anymore, I'm afraid, although Acrobatics could get us more. Throw these away, set up Bouncing Flask and draw into it. Still like, look at that Blade Dance. Turf that. Where's it going? That's fine enough. What else we got? Ooh. Guy, it just doesn't stop, does it? Absolutely doesn't stop. You're weakened, right? Yeah, because we're still on turn 1, naturally. Let's have them all be weakened. Where are all my heavy cards? Why did I take that Enlightenment? There must have been some kind of thought process going on. Can somebody aid me with that one? God, does this turn ever bleeding end? Shan't complain. That might have been a waste of time, but I need to clean up space in my hand here. Alright, dead and deader. Now I just need to kill you next turn with Hand of Greed, which I rather think we can accomplish. Especially since you're vulnerable. This run feels like it's taking forever. Like. It probably is. Shiv, and I'm glad I've got no setup relics because I'm having that dosh. And you only get the money on the final Darkling. Any on-kill effect, actually. Except the Gremlin Horn, strangely enough. Gremlin Horn works differently. Don't think I want any of this, although outmaneuver? Energy? For a man who loves energy? Nah, just trust outmaneuver will come to me in random crap. And now resting is a waste of time, so what could conceivably play turn 1? I can't think of anything. Maybe blind to make hand space. So a 0-cost card to make hand space on turn 1 is a plausible option. So that would be neutralize or blind. Yeah, blind is actually not too shabby. Tactician Plus is great. When would I be getting rid of this on turn 1? You need less draw. Tactician helps with that. Less draw. Less space. Well, to throw away Tactician, I'd have to play something like Dagger Throw. Or... you know what? I'm seeing your logic here. It's something that if we draw and we have discard as well, I can turf it away and make space in my opening hand, because my opening hand is too full most of the time. Alright, Awakened One, have at. I've got all the keys, and you stand between me and the heart. Ah, damn. There's my blind I could have done. Oh, look at that! The Tactician play! Phenomenal. And I do need that hand space. Well, I want that hand space. We should see what's in the shivs first. Take out the cultists, I suppose. Might get my corpse explosion on them after all. You need to go away for hand space as well. Flechettes does reasonable amounts here, 4 times 7. But I would rather play other cards first, I think. Yeah. Although I could just get rid of the prepared, or get rid of the tactician. But I want to dig more. That means drawing and discarding too. Not a lot I'd like to discard here. Maybe a Cinder's Bane leg sweep. But I like the leg sweep on the Awakened Chump. Let's dig. Okay, very promising. I just need more energy, which I don't have here. And I have no retain either, so I guess we're not catalysting. Got the 5 energy, that much is for sure, but 6/6 is 36. I can still blow you up by corpse exploding this fool. Yeah, 6/6 36 being the instant kill is a problem for you, so what we do is we do this. Why not pot? Those pots are for emergencies. Alright, now you're not a problem, and I can leg sweep you to block almost entirely. Almost. Almost I'll have to do. The fact that it maintains the weaken is quite good. Do I just throw this away? I will keep it just in case I have a horrific double pot moment. Or a single pot moment. I can't see that happening in this fight. I find it really hard to imagine this guy hurting me. significantly at least. I will want one well-laid plans played, and otherwise that's it for him and strength gain. I'll hold on to it. Corpse Explosion. Where have I seen that card before? Let's keep you weakened forever. I can't deny my need for blocking here. Ah, keep you weak forever is good. Random crap, go! Bane, Dagger Spray, Sucker Punch, Dodge and Roll. Okay, nothing but common crap. Keep the turn going. Be disappointed. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't want to see this next turn anyway, right? Why does Silent do a loop-de-loop when you do a backflip? I have a mod that does that. Everything is same, but you backflip upon playing da-da-da-da-da, etc. Look at that Enlightenment continuing to play. That's the joke, it's not playing at all. Impatience could play if I get rid of my attacks. Enlightenment won't play with any of this junk. Get out of here. We are going well-laid plans here. It's too important to my well-being. That is definitely blocking, by the way. Thank you. I don't think I do too well-laid plans, but I could. I just need to poison this fool and keep defending against him. And if I keep him weakened, I think that's A-okay. Alright, sure. Get all the strength you want. Maybe hold on to that adrenaline. Oh, we got a tower for his phase 2. That's pretty good. Damn. You know what would have played here? Enlightenment. 5 poison or 9 poison. Difficult choice. And no, we don't adrenaline this turn. Do that next turn. Patience is a cool little reference to the Dominions folks watching this run. Shame we didn't have the bet for this run, eh? You're already weak forever, so playing blind just makes hand space, which is relevant, so yes please. Piercing Will is something to keep for later, but I need to start stacking that poison. Do a little jig like this. Sweep the... Oh, after image. Yeah, that's going to play in this fight. Does prevent me from sweeping the leg, but maybe it doesn't. Hey! I can also set up sweeping the leg, and I can poison you for a full block. Beautiful. Keep the Piercing Will for a multi-attack. Be aggressive with a Corpse Explosion. Sadistic nature would be speeding up things significant. People wanting speed here. I want to win. Maybe you haven't heard of the concept. Yeah, Piercing Will's got some immeasurable gains here. And Leg Sweep to fill in the rest. Malaise. Oh, that is good. Malaise allows me to play more powers, but I don't even really want to. Could malaise him on his second form, but I think the better thing is to malaise him for 1 this turn, so he's a complete joke for the entire fight. I'd know a thing or two about dealing with complete jokes. Should have done this first. There might have been cards that I want to play here. Like footwork. I do want footwork. But the idea of him having no strength is just amazing. Might be able to do that again. Let's not count things out. Yeah, forever weakened, no strength at all. He's a bit of a joke now. Yeah, look at Enlightenment continue to play. Ah, look at Enlightenment play. Hand of Greed. Thank you, Reflex and Tactician. Yeah, footwork might be better than... Oh, wait, hold on. Why does he have 8 strength? I misplayed that. He had strength reduction due to my Piercing Wail. I should have given him a much bigger malaise. Ah, mistakes have been made. Oh well, that's fine, because the mistakes get made by me, and I can make mistakes. I'll dodge and roll for it for me next turn. What else you got? Corpse Explosion. Oh, we like that. Do I want to take 1? No, I don't. Alright, so he's down and out next turn, and then I still have my Catalyst, which I'm pretty sure I didn't play. Yeah, it's down there. So we just need to redo the poison, which shouldn't be difficult. I got Poison Stab, and I've got my Corpse Explosion right here. And what is more, I can Flechette him to death right now, allowing me to play my fancy footwork. And now we keep some really good things for next turn. In fact, we can make absolutely sure we have only the best things for next turn, because I played 4 copies of Well-Laid Plans, or 4 Well-Laid Plans. Corpse, Kata, Leg Sweep, Survivor. Okay, he transforms. His 8 strength, his 48 hit. It's all terrifying, isn't it? I mean, kind of. It's not nothing, is what I'm getting at. Let's bring it down to 36 and bring us down to... I want that for poison. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just not take the damage, but he is going to start getting mad, and I need to actually hit him with something. I can't just hide behind not doing damage. And he will always attack. This guy, he never doesn't attack. And what's coming isn't great. For me, that is. What you got? Calc gambling away my Catalyst seems like a foolish thing to do. Did we roll another Catalyst? No, we did not. So I need to, like, Bouncing Flask Catalyst this guy to reduce him to tears. Which I can do. We need to draw them, and it's going to be expensive to do so. Just in case. Alright, okay, now that is something else. There's the Bouncing Flask, and look at Enlightenment play yet again. Always knew it would. Well, that is pretty sick. Unless I want to prepare something here. It's not time for Caltrops. It's not time for all-out attack either. I could prepare further. But what am I really looking for? I'm not entirely sure. Escape plan kind of plays. Love it. Okay, there's a lot to love here. But I do take a lot of damage for it. The dupe pot probably plays now because I can replace it for free. The question is, do I dupe my Catalysting or do I dupe my Defending? Triple and triple is times it by 9. It won't be quite high enough for 9 payoff. Is that true? Because I can slap him with 14 additional poison, bringing him up to 29. That's not quite enough to kill him in one shot with a duped Catalyst. Pretty good, though. Catalyst is ×3, while dupe the other cards is only ×2. Yeah, that's why I want to dupe the Catalyst. Although, you know, I could dupe both with both the potions. I'd rather not. On the other hand, I can dupe Defend and not take loads of damage. Alright, I'm gonna do it like this. Time for you to go. Alchemize what you got. Ah, Gambler's Potion, not bad. Keep stabbing the Fool, and that's okay. I mean, he's dead, and I took, what? 13 damage, no big deal. And yeah, he is very dead. Hand of Greeting seems impossible. It's alright, I've dealt with impossible things in my time. Goodbye, Awakened Chump. A little worried about Time Eater. But I don't need to be because he's not here. Alright. Kaka, indeed. Blow away one level of their 3-level artifact. It's okay though, really you focus one down and you corpse explode the other. Because I'm not really going for Hand of Greed here. With 435, it really would be greedy to fish for that. I guess we just get started. Flying knee is nothing. Eviscerate is currently nothing. Unload is also nothing. So we just Apo this. I guess so. I could get rid of the... Oh, no, we got a bunch of attacks here, so Impatience really doesn't play. Escape plan plays. Never didn't. I'm going to want that well-laid plans, so it's probably a good idea to play, but I'm taking quite a bit of damage here right now. Alright, what's happening? Impatience is not playing. I want to keep that piercing will. Unload certainly not playing here. Maybe I can get myself some adrenaline. Kind of a shame not to focus on stripping the artifact, though. I mean, Poison Stab would open up Piercing Wail with any poison next turn. But we also get to block. Yeah, needs must. Can always Gambler's Brew if things look pretty grim. We've got a semi-free potion coming up. Hey, there's Adrenaline. I can set up a zero-cost leg sweep, which I rather like. Gonna want to play those plans. Difficult thing now. I could keep you weakened for 3 turns. Or I could bring that down by 8. Bring it down by 8 has to be desirable, right? Buy Ascender's Bane. Maybe we should have taken it. It was a free card. Might have been worth more than the 14 or so damage that did. There's the Corpse Explosion that I need on Donut. Can you still say there's nothing to Donut Theory? Options, for sure. Terror. Terror is quite good. Defending is also quite good. Dagger throwing probably not it. Same with Nauseous Fumes. Sure. Good things. Please focus the donut. Let's see if we can't get our Enlightenment to significantly lower the cost of this hand. No, we can alchemize something. Also, I can not quite weaken you. Bouncing Flask is probably worth it for the weakening possibilities here. I don't have draw, do I? I might have draw. Draw is also always potentially there with us. No. Draw is always potentially there with us. It's there with us. But unfortunately, it doesn't come without throwing away the stuff that I want to use it for anyway. Oh well. Go Bouncing Flask, go. Good. Great. Perfect. Almost perfect. If the last one landed on Donu, then absolutely perfect. But that means I can weaken you. Get the very important Corpse Explosion on you. I'm eyeing up the Alchemize. I don't think it's Alchemize's time to shine. I think it's just take no damage turn time. And then hold on to what we have, but not the Flying Knee. Whew. Enlightenment really is playing, isn't it? Might just triple the poison right now. It's not a ton, but there's a possibility to Hand of Greed this guy if I don't fully kill him with poison. Ah! Nice. Well, I say we just hold on to this then. Should have held on to the other one. It's another card draw for calculated gambling, and I don't want to see it again. Beautiful blindness. In an ideal world, I can Hand of Greed you next turn. Either way, you both die next turn, so I should fish as far as possible. And I'm very, very happy with these potions, so we don't alchemize for it. No, don't be tempted by that. What we do is this. Even this. Okay. Just to draw as many cards as we can. There's Hand of Greed. Alright, sweet. I love being greedy. Enlightenment play. Well, maybe not, but it's there. We take no point of damage, and Donu dies next turn. But can we Hand of Greed kill it next turn? I'm getting rid of his plated armor so that he can't hide behind that next turn. He looks pretty dead to me. Dead to rights. And he's still hounded by hounded by vulnerability. So yeah, he's down and out. Distraction could be fun. Wonder what's in the distraction. A distraction! I wonder what's in the... No, let's not. Let's just kill him and get our dues. Unfortunately, we'd already done damage to the Deka, so we couldn't Hand of Greed him. Would have been fun to do, but by fun I mean awful. Alright, the game actually thinks we did really well. Gives us a nice high score. And we ask us, have we been here before? With the silent many times. Heart is a big old pain in the bum for poor Silent. What was the run we did before this? This run has gone on for so long I've even forgotten. No upgrades are worth saving 6 health here. Save the 6 health. And let's hope all that gold played. Yeah, Brimstone. Oh, right, died to the heart, didn't it? But it was much faster than this. Membership card, and it's got value, so we take it. Alright, but now what? Footwork's good, another Catalyst is good. Removing Hand of Greed is good. I'm not joking either. Removing Hand of Greed is good. These are both quite good. And I can afford them with the card removal service. Yeah, thanks for everything, Hand of Greed, but you should go now. You serve no real purpose anymore. Where are you? Here you are. Warpaint does nothing. You're right about that, aren't you? Is that strictly true? Bag of Marbles does something. Yeah, these other cards don't, though. I gotta spend all this money so we can act like it was the right thing to do. By Hand of Greed, remove the first one. Can Warpaint ever play? Is there ever a skill that we want upgraded and we want to play it before we do whatchamacallit? Actually, a defend. Defend plus before we play Apotheosis on turn 1 against the Heart plays. So yeah, Warpaint is worth it. Same with Survivor. Blade Dance is no. Backflip, yeah. Backflips plays, again, because of the heart and its beat of death, that plays. Alright, I guess we're Warpainting then. Leg sweep. Yeah, wait, Enlightenment. No, that definitely doesn't play. Yeah, thanks for everything, Hand of Greed. But you're no longer what we're looking for. Does that mean I keep Hand of Greed? Well, yeah, even Dagger Throw activates draw and discard synergy. Ah, man, feels weird getting rid of this, but how much gold has this generated over the whole fight? Probably a ton. Not to mention the big chunky 25 damage. But yeah, I need to speed up my deck. And look, the 25 gold, pick your fight that we farmed it from, it played. Alright, let's go. Let's not die, it'd be very embarrassing. Red Mask and the Bag of Marbles ensure that there is no artifact to worry about here. And there's a plus that plays. You know, I want this to make hand space before we do Apotheosis things, especially with Adrenaline and Prepared here. There's no reason to want to take damage that I can think of in this fight. Do we focus down the shield? Or do we think we can kill the spear? If I kill the shield, he's a faster kill, and his corpse explosion will almost wipe out the spear, but not entirely. I don't want to turn my back to this fool, though. It's a lot less damage to have to do. Considerably less damage to have to do. Sneaky strike plays. Grand finale. Now, if I can dig my way through 35 cards this turn, maybe, but I don't see it happening. Eviscerate almost plays. Bullet time. We don't have a power to get rid of the no draw, but otherwise that'd be quite good. Maybe we can find a power. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Alright, sorry, grand finale. Let's be realistic. It's not happening. I want to make the hand space, obviously. However, Terror could play. It's not Terror. That could play next turn, big time. I need my well-laid plans, and there's one of them. Sneaky strike, rebate me pretty please. Gonna run out of energy at this rate. Hold on, power. We've already played attack. I'm pretty sure I played a skill, right? I must have played a skill if all these cards are in hand, so... if I do bullet time, well-laid plans, we get rid of the no draw. And I can continue to draw. That's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Wonderful. Maybe I should have blade danced first, because then these random cards would have been free as well, but... most important thing I want to do is draw and find a corpse explosion, so I can take both of you out. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm on the hunt. I kind of want Piercing Will for next turn, though. Let's get this out of my face, see where we end up. Well, we like powers. Infinite Blades. Yeah, the Shiv is a random card. But so are these random cards. Sorry, Sender's Bane, it's not your time to shine. Random crap, go! This could also be a corpse explosion. Sorry, Infinite Blades. Don't think it's happening. Well, I could just kill this thing, right? And then I only have the spear to worry about, but the spear can hurt pretty hard. Surely we can delude ourselves into thinking we can still kill this thing. The delusion is not paying off. Could Doppelganger for Gorillions of Draw next turn. I think we just kill this thing. My patience has run out. Get rid of one of the Blade Dances, make way for the other one. I was going to be so mad if it spawned Corpse Explosion there. Thankfully it didn't. Good lord, I mean, does this run ever actually end? What's in the backflip? Gonna hold on to that Piercing Will for next turn. It's too good to pass up. Glass Knife is also too good to pass up. Alright, so we hold on to Piercing Will for next turn, and we're pretty damn safe. Not entirely safe, of course. Because we have some nasty cards coming in on top. We can also hold on to something else, maybe just defense. Alright, hit me. Oh no, not two burns. Not two burns that we're never going to see. Alchemize, it's not your time to shine. Spear, definitely not your time to shine. Oh, that is brutal. That's not ethical. Minus 10 strength on that poor thing. Well now, life is relatively good. There's my Corpse Explosion. Do I have anything to set up at all? I got my potions, I don't have Hand of Greed to worry about anymore. Life is good, I suppose. Oh, shonk. Alright, well, let's try and convince ourselves it's a Shiv deck. Beautiful Shiv deck. Alright, the money is pointless. Lantern plays. Oh, that is good turn 1 energy. I don't think so. Alright, me and my 42 cards and my pretty good relic support versus the Heart. Full health. I couldn't be much better set up for a whatever deck you would call this. I mean, it's a Dead Branch deck, but it's also a Poison deck, but it's also a Shiv deck. We don't really know how it blocks, it just does. The problem, I suppose, is we don't have an after image. All of our card spamming is going to hurt us. Quite badly, in fact. There's well-laid plans together with the Piercing Will, so the multi-hit will not do us in. So I guess we just get going. We'll take some damage here, but I guess that's okay. I want some block, though. Block too much to ask for? Cloak and Dagger blocks a bit. Blocks a bit more with this, though. Don't have space for the Shivs. Never a concern, right? The important thing is to get well-laid plans down. That's pretty vitally important. I'm going to save another one for the second turn so that I can get rid of the debuffs. So we can well-laid plans, probably Piercing Wail, keep the... what is the thing? Got to keep something else, don't I? Do I have any other powers at all? Yeah, I got Footwork. If we dig to Footwork, we could make that work and allow me to well-laid plans more cards. What's more likely to find? Well, I need to retain Piercing Wail and well-laid plans, so it doesn't really matter whatever else I even consider here. Shame about not keeping Catalyst, though. It's going to be a lot of digging, and a lot of damage with that digging. What are you made of? Did we even see an after image? Only once due to Dead Branch, and it could Dead Branch it again. But I think we neutralize right now to maintain your weakness during all this, and then I pray that we find an attack. We don't have a lot of attacks, so we've got Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, Dagger Throw, Poison Stab, and whatever the gods choose to give us. But I need that Piercing Wail held on to, so... Well-laid Piercing Wail. Luck be upon us, unless I want to keep going with this turn. Which I could. Might find the other power. Probably better to keep going, despite my damage that I'm taking. Well, there's Terror, which is pretty good, and there's Deflect Plus, which is pretty good. Vulnerable Forever. Predator for +2 draw next turn is pretty good as well. That means we have the 2 that we retain and 7 other cards. So the Predator made that very worthwhile. Not to mention the damage, of course. Okay, so I guess the Lantern didn't play. But yeah, keep well-laid plans, keep Piercing Wail, carry on. Don't bother slicing, we might need this health. Dun dun. We can't keep more. Okay, hit me with the multi-hit, please. So I don't feel bad about skipping the Torii. You do hit me with the multi-hit. Alright, great. Philosopher's Stone, justified. Where are my attacks? There's the power. I don't see the attacks. I need an attack badly or this doesn't work. Impatience will draw all those attacks that are waiting for me. Alright, I gotta wail this crap away. Guess I'll just play the power right now. And then we'll find our way to the... I can always hold on to Footwork if I'm desperate for more power play. But, wait, No, not Grand Finale! Ravioli, ravioli, do not give me Grand Finale. I can prepare it away. Uh-oh. We've got a problem now. We don't have a problem anymore, thank goodness. Alright, our debuffs are gone, thankfully. I could retain 4 cards and he's big hitting me next turn, but I have no downside, so maybe we just go with We play the footwork now and we have all the defense for next turn. I'd love to hold on to Catalyst and start doing my poison things now, but that seems difficult. Digging also seems difficult. Dupe the footwork. Well, you wouldn't dupe the Catalyst? I wanna be able to kill him with the Catalyst. Either way, I don't think Blade Dance is being played here. We have infinite potions? Not really. There's no Nightmare. We could get Nightmare, but I'm not digging for that. Yeah, there's no Poison 2 Catalyst right now is the problem here. I don't think you're wrong with a duping footwork. I'm going to need to defend for a while. And if I dupe the footwork, then I can hold on to defend, Catalyst. And then we wipe him out with Bouncing Flask Kata. But then why don't I just single play Dupe Pot? Single play Footwork. And then we dupe the... or we Bouncing Flask and then dupe the Catalyst. That's a lot of poison, and I'm going to need a lot of poison. Yeah, believe in the poison. Do I Prepared? Is there anything I'd want to grab with Prepared? Not really. Poison has a cap. You have 200, but duping Catalyst won't get me there. Alright, I'm okay with this. We need our defense. Come on, Bouncing Flask before he gets his... Ooh, Burst! Well, Burst changes things. It's a damn shame that we didn't get the Bouncing Flask here, but we got some other stuff. Let's just defend. I could even Burst to defend, but I could hold on to the Burst for Bursting Catalyst. I could even burst... Oh no, we Bouncing Flask, burst Catalyst. I think it's just defend, hold Catalyst, burst. I can even blind you, maintain the weaken to your next session. It's fine by me. Sure. Oh, hello, Footwork. See, we duped Footwork. There's the Bouncing Flask of my dreams. Witness my resolve. Where's my enlightenment? Yeah, it's right there. I mean, we could dig for enlightenment, but let's go with a guaranteed thing here. Which is... Bouncy, bouncy. Burst. Dupe Pot. Kata. I think we're in a good state now. Just a suspicion that I have. Just hold on to... Let me think. He's about to give himself the good stuff. Yeah. He's going to give himself Artifact. I'm contemplating Deflect, Adrenaline, Leg Sweep. Because I want that weaken to last during his little phase that he's having. Oh, hello. That's useful. That's very useful. Okay, there's no point in more poison. Just save the wound from coming back in the redraw. Alright, and that's GG. I genuinely can't think of a way that he could beat me now. Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't call it too fast, but I truly don't see it. Well, that's not no damage. Enlightenment, yay. I don't know which of the stuff I even want here. Or don't want. We could Adrenaline right now. That shuffles out the wound and these shivs and some other garbage, so sure. We're on the hunt for some block after all. Well, there's a thought. I don't have a block against his multi-hit. Leg Sweep will help with that, though. In fact, I can set up the Leg Sweep so it's 0 cost. But I might also want that blocking right now. Don't want to die to the big hit next turn. That would be the saddest thing in the world. But look at all the block we have here. And I can hold on to the Acro for better things. Could also, you know, enlighten the Leg Sweep so it's less of a concern. Stops me from causing a drawdown issue here. Yeah. I say we set up Acro, so it doesn't cost me energy for next turn. And yeah, we shuffle out this garbage. Maybe retain the shivs. Might end up so desperate that I need them for a block thing. Quick slash is not what I'm looking for here. Yeah, so there's the deadly attack here. Where's my block? Where indeed is my block? Okay, we live. Living is good. Alright, I say we just go down. You know, I want my meat value after all. Because the alternative is to actually take a risk here. Yeah, and obviously we've got the Gambler's Brew to get out of the worst of the situations. But if we have no risk of dying, then take no risk. Well, that doesn't play at all. It's okay, you're doing this for style points, Silent. My heart was in the mouth there. Oh boy. I'm like, did I miscount that? Surely not. Easy fight. Silent's probably the easiest of the 4 characters. Just play cards, Lamau. Is not what I would ever say, because she has got to be the hardest. So I think some people believe Defect is harder, but I think Defect can take off in ways that Silent cannot. Silent... You can get skilled with Defect, but Silent is just so weak, it's hard to make anything out of her in the first bit. But we got excellent relics for being very greedy in the first part. You know, Hand of Greeting, Shopping, Slaughtering Elites worked out for us. Ah. Easy money, perhaps too easy money. Ah, well, I'm very happy with how that went, and surely it's a precursor to how good the Dominions run is going to go. So whilst you appreciate my highly professional BRB screen, I am going to grab a very, very swift lunch. I mean, this won't be more than 10 minutes. And then we'll be back with some Dominions. So until I'm back with some Monkey and Blood Angel magic,